Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Season A, the platform where we speak truth to power. Where is it? Okay. I hope it works. I don't know if it's going to be working. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Season A, the platform where we speak truth to power. We're back again. I want you to just know one or two things. The Inec is answerable to you as you are a sovereign community. You need to know these things. I put the constitution there. I need us all to begin to really take action collectively. You can see that they've rigged the elections. The system is rigged. All the parties, I don't care whether it's Labour Party, I don't care whether it's PDP, I don't care whether it's APC. They've all rigged in the areas that they see fit. They're all doing all manner of irregularities. And we need to really understand. Many of us don't understand the things that we're trying to really put before you. And I hope it will make some kind of sense as we're going through this. It's very, very important to understand that, sovereignty belongs to you and you need to start taking control of that. The wages of INEC, you're the ones paying for it. I hope you know that. The wages of every single one in INEC, you in your community are the ones paying for it. It's not paid for by the in the sky, yo. Again, it is money from your community. So you need to start controlling what they are doing. They are rigging these elections. They are allowing fraud to run. This is not a fair elections. We are shortly going to listen to Lagos. But before we do, I want to this is a song. I want to bring the song, and then we'll go and listen to the live broadcast as here from Lagos. You cannot trust the results. You can't. Please share this broadcast. Subscribe to Citizen Era, the platform where we speak truth to power. This is really serious times now for us. After these elections, we need to take control. I've given you the quote 14.2a, 14.2c. Every community need to begin to really take action collectively. You cannot leave it to one. The church will not save you. The mosque will not save you. It is collective action that we need now. If we do not act collectively, you cannot get better roads. Look at Governor of Abia State. He was going on roads. The roads were so bad, and he's canvassing for people to vote for him. On the roads he failed to fix. And that's because we are not collectively taking action within our communities to hold these people to account. We've got to turn the table. We really have. Let's listen to this song before we go ahead. Let's listen. Listen to the words, please. Listen to the words.
My people,
When I hear. Listen to the words, please.
how long, how long, how long, how long, how long, how long, how long gonna go this off? How long, how long, how long, how long, how long, how long, how long gonna go this off? How long, how long, how long, how long, how long, how long, how long gonna go this off? How long, oh, how long,
How long, my people?
how long gonna go this suffer? My people, we don't tire inside Nigeria. Now slave camp we dey oh. My people, we don't tire for the country where them they call Nigeria. Now slave camp oh. The time done now where we suppose.
Listen,
Stand up for our rights oh. Stand up for our rights oh.
I bet me understand up. Yes, sir.
The time done now where we suppose.
Me understand up.
Stand up oh, for our rights oh, for self-determination. How long? How long?
How long?
How long? How long? How long? How long? How long gonna go this suffer? How long? How long? How long? How long? How long? How long gonna go this
How long,
suffer?
oh?
How long? How long? How long? How long? How long? How long gonna go this suffer? How long? Oh, how long?
How long?
How long? How long? How long gonna go this suffer? I'm
now wake up, my people, wake up. Wake up.
I just wonder. 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 Self-determination, oh, I alright, yo. My people, I won't make you know, self-determination, I alright, yo. You must fight for your right.
Yes, so.
You must stand for your right.
Yes, so.
You must get up, stand up. You must tell your people, for your village, for your town, for your city, any inside country where you there, oh. Atiku, Emilokan, or Peter Obi no be the solution.
Lie.
The solution, now be the solution. Make una wake up. Wake up.
No, now wake up.
Wake up. Wake up. Time down now.
Yes, so.
You be Yoruba man.
No, now wake up.
You be Biafran. I won't make una know, say, self-determination, now your right, you. How long? How long? How long? How long? How long una go dey suffer? How long? How long? How long? How long una go dey suffer? How long? How long? How long? How long una go dey suffer? How long? Yoruba land na your land, yo. Middle belt na your land, yo. Hausa land na your land, yo. Biafra land na your land, yo. No be Nigeria, no be Nigeria, no be Nigeria, no be Nigeria. La 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 la. Oh.
Thank you for listening. Welcome to Citizen AY, the platform where we speak truth to power. And of course, you're watching Citizen AY live on YouTube and on Facebook. What we really want to do here is to make sure that you understand and get what we're saying, help us spread the rumor and the message. So let's just see if this one will work. It's taken a bit of a time. So beg your pardon, there's some sort of delay, but we'll get that sorted out in a minute. Hopefully it will settle down after playing it. So just bear with me. Right, okay. So that's back in there. So now what we want to do, please, you can download that song on iTunes and on Spotify. And the message in it is very, very, very clear. It is something that all of us must really work towards and help to raise the level of awareness in our community. There's a bit of a lag between what I'm saying and my voice, but I apologize for that. Let's listen to what is happening live now on, I hope you can hear me. Can you hear me even? I don't even know if you can hear me. I hope you can hear me. So now I'm suddenly worried about that because sometimes it does happen and I'm talking away. I hope you can hear me. Let me just check that. I didn't even check that actually. I'm sorry. Yes, you can. You can hear me. Okay, I can see you can hear me. Please subscribe to Citizen AY backup channel on YouTube. So like I said, the words here are designed for you to know that you have the power, and we need to start exercising those powers collectively. It is a collective power. It is not something that one person can do. This power has to be exercised from one community to the next. That sovereignty can only be effective when you exercise those powers from one community to the next. It requires unity within each community for it to be effective. If we don't, we cannot move forward. That's why I'm bringing this to you. Now let's listen to the result of Lagos. So let's hear.
P 13207 13207 NNPP 80 80 NRM 22 PDP 3797 3797 SDP 27
Does anybody have any confidence in the numbers that are being read out? It's a farce. It's a farce.
21 ZLP 9696
Good Uwachuku, welcome on board.
votes
Esewi Osayi, welcome on board. Ufomba Nabugu, welcome on board. Mutalak Baramosi, welcome on board. I want to greet you all as you're coming in.
Rejected votes 1130.
We can't trust any of the numbers, by the way.
1
Just bear that in mind. We cannot trust any of the numbers.
And
This is a farce.
total votes cast 840.
Please do share the broadcast as you're coming in to join us. Thank you very much. You're watching Citizenewa Backup channel on YouTube and Citizenewa on Facebook. Thank you.
No cancellation. There was relative peace. Everybody was happy. Thank you very much.
You see that? You see that? No cancellations. These are all rigged.
Cancellation. For those who may be interested, total number of collected PVCs in Ikorodu is 349,107. 349,107. Thank you very much. Any question or comment for the electoral officer and the coalition officer? Question, comment? No question, no comment. Prof, you have peace. So step forward and submit the report. We welcome Kosofe. Is it Kosofe or Kosofe? Kosofe. And after that, we will show the result of she get ready. Kosofe local government, please step forward. Welcome. Please introduce yourselves and present.
I'm Professor Ilupeju Akande, University of Lagos.
And come again, your name please.
Professor Ilupeju Akande.
Silence please. Let's listen attentively please.
Not motion, not motion. Thank you.
My name is Mrs. Dojumo Olamide, Lecturer Officer for Shofwe Local Government.
Shofwe Local Government, number of registered voters 481,341. 481,341.
This is by channels, by the way. Channels news, by the way.
84123. 84123. Party A. 45. Party AA. 20. 20.
Come again. What's... Thank you. It will call the numbers twice and please call it slowly. A few persons are also judging. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Party A, 45. 45. Party AA 20. Party AAC 80. Party ADC 632. Party ADP 196. Party APC
Okay, it looks like we'll be back again. They stopped the thing, so we'll be back shortly. We're trying to see. Let me just see. So we will pull away from that in the meantime. Let me just get the picture up, and we will give you. Let me put that picture up here in the meantime, so we can make that smaller. I want you to be able to see everything that's been, that we're showing you. I just want you to know that the election itself is a farce. And we're trying to give you more updates as we see it on different things that are coming out. But you can already see that the election is not something that we can rely on, and we are encouraging you to really participate in your own governance. Begin to hold these people to account. The elections is nobody. There is nobody. The entire process is flawed. So whoever is elected will just simply result in the same thing. It will result in the same thing, which is the fraud will continue. The whole thing has to be changed. So what we're saying is that we want you all to really begin to participate in the governance. The times, the hours that you're spending in all of these religious churches now and the mosque to try to see and pray for better governance, it is only when you keep your eye on and focus and get involved in your local government and begin to hold them to account using the powers that you possess within that constitution. We know it's a fraud, but you can use those two powers at least until we get to the point whereby we are asking for a referendum. And by going through this process of exercising your powers, it empowers you to now be more sure and confident of the steps you will take as a community to now hold those you elect into office to account and instruct them that this is what we want you to go and tell them in the House of Assembly, in the National Assembly, and to tell the government that we are going for a referendum. You are more likely to achieve that. So let us see what is going on in terms of the result here. I'm not too sure if I'm going to try and see if I can find more updates for you, because I don't seem to have any current live pictures. I don't know why suddenly they did that. Channels have pulled that, and of course it's courtesy of channels, but this is the result that impacts all of our lives. So we will look for other ways in which you can get that information to you so that you can get the updates. But as we are talking now, every community, I think it is clear to all of us now that the elections cannot be relied upon. It is a fraud, however way you look at it. And I want to say this: all the parties, they've all been involved in one irregularity or the other, from shooting guns to chase away voters. This has been happening across all parties. So to just say it's limited to one party, it's not the case, and that means that the electoral process is not free and fair. So whoever has powers in certain areas will use those powers. So let us not delude ourselves by making statements and saying, it's this one, it's that one. We need to be very, very clear about what is being done here. And that is what we're trying to really bring to our collective attention. The elections, whoever they announce now, we cannot trust those results. I think many of us we've come to that realization that we cannot trust the results. A number of all, in fact, all of the announcement has been made, all of the by the returning officers this morning. All of the parties have been complaining that they are not the same numbers as what the people who voted, that they saw voted, and that tells you that this thing is really it's just it's a complete fraud, and we really need to participate in our governance. That is what it's speaking to. If you keep waiting, this idea that we are going to be waiting on the side while somebody makes a decision on that impacts our lives, it's just not going to wash. It's not going to wash, and I want us all to really be aware of that as collectively. The process has been hijacked by fraudsters, and they want us to accept the fraud. We cannot accept the fraud, and I'm not limiting this to one party. Again, I state this is both APC, PDP, LEP, LUP, or however you want to call it. They are all involved in this in one way or another. The question now becomes, perhaps you now start saying who has committed the least of the corruption is the question you might want to ask. But the fact is the process has failed many of us, and I'm hoping that we can begin to at least ask questions, because what is going on now is terrible. I see what they've probably done now. They've taken the Lagos announcement off air so that you won't be able to follow it, so you cannot be able to make statements and things immediately. But that's fine. That if that's what they want to do, of course, nobody's going to, stop them. I'm going to look for other places in which to give you that information as much as I can. I'll see if I can. Let me see. Let me try something here. I'm just going to try and look and see if I've got any information. Then I can just bring that to you. Okay. No, that's not it. So it's not showing as I can see at the minute. Let me just check another way, another route that I can go to get you that information, of course. So there are ways in which this can be done, and we will get it done if it's at all possible. Let me just check this again. 1 minute, please. Let me just try and find that information for you. Okay, it's not here. Okay, now what I will say, what I want to say above all else is this: we mustn't relent. The system, you cannot trust any of the results that has been read out to you. You have the right to question them, and we need to begin to really participate in our governance. It's our lack of participation that has got us into the situation that we're in, and those who are in power, they've deliberately made sure that we were not able to participate in that process, because that way they can control what is being said. I don't know, suddenly now they've taken, let me just check, I see that they've taken that off air on channels, television, and it doesn't seem like it's back. I could be wrong, but if it is back, there is a way which I know I will be able to get it back to you. But we wanted to read everything that's been read live so you could follow it. But it looks like they've taken it off here. Let's go and look at another channel that might be able to give us running live results. 1 second. I might even go and look at NTA, even if it comes to it. 1 second. But like I said, everything that you're seeing right now, everything that you're seeing about this election just tells you that it's a fraud. It is not really giving you the information, So to suddenly why have they taken it off air? Why have they taken it off air? Why have they suddenly taken off the live results off air on channels? Why is that? That's a question we should be asking ourselves. Because we want to be seeing those results live so we can be able to participate in it. Why suddenly pull it off? That should be that should be indication for all of us that something is not right here. I'm not. I don't have that any more information, but I'm just saying we should question everything that's placed before us. Let me just see. I'm just going to try again. 1 minute. I'm just going to try and get that to see if I got any information, any forthcoming information. So we're going to look. The Lagos report result is going to be very, very telling one. And I know probably what they're doing is not giving us that information. I don't know for whatever reason, but let's just have a look. So we're trying to access the live reports to see what's going on. Okay. So this is Lagos. I think I've seen something here. Okay, so they go. I'm gonna move it to BBC. I'm not so sure. I wanted to do channels, but let me. I'm gonna read. I'll be. What I'll do, whilst we are doing this, I'm gonna do something here. You will hear the voice anyway, because I think that's another way to do this. If it's not gonna work in another way, there's another way to do it. There's ways on which we can do this thing. And I want to make sure that we give you as much information as we can. The results of Lagos were being read, and suddenly channels pulled it off air. Now we know that it's being covered on some other platforms. I'm going to try and see if we can get that to you, so that we can at least monitor it and participate in this process as far as it's possible. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, you're watching Season at the platform where we speak truth to power. We are trying very hard to expose the fraud we call elections. These are not elections. These are fraudulent elections. These are not elections, but fraudulent elections. And on the platform, when we speak truth to power, they don't seem to want platforms like ours to be able to give you a honest assessment of what is going on. So we're gonna try as much as we can to give you that information. If it may be that we may have to go and come back again, because I can see there's a bit of a static slowness in the work that's been done. But I'm gonna read. I'll play something to you in the meantime, where I can get that information and you can hear it yourself. At least that can give us some inclination of what's going on. So just bear with me. Let me see. No, let's go and have a look at that. Let us see. Yeah, because suddenly something happened, but we're gonna. No, I want you to hear this now. So you will hear the live. So we're following the figures. Just hear the voice and let's follow that way and see what happens.
Thank you very much. Comments or questions for the collation officer and the electoral officer? No question, no comment.
You see? So it's being read live on another platform, but I don't know if they will let me share that. So I'm reluctant to share that, but I'm putting the voice out so that at least we can follow it. Please keep in mind the entire electoral process is fraudulent, and that is the fact. The entire electoral process is fraudulent. Let's just hear. The entire electoral process is fraudulent, and we cannot trust whatever results that we get. Okay, so let's just see. We're just trying to give you as much information as we can. The ongoing, as from what I can see on the report here, the Lagos count is ongoing. But we all know there were fights. People were chased away. Several people spoke on air yesterday about being chased away from exercising their right to vote. So we have to be very, very clear about what is being done here. We can't trust the process. We must question everything about it. That is what I will say. Please, if you are watching this, go ahead and subscribe to Citizen AY Backup channel on YouTube. Help us grow the platform. But let's carry on. Shombolu local government area being read out now. Remember, we cannot trust any of the figures.
752. 316,752. Number of accredited voters 56397. 56397. Votes received by parties: A AAC 2626.
Prof, please, can you slow it down a little bit?
Can I start again?
Yes, please start again. Thank you.
Party A 2020. AA 3333. AAC 2626. ATC 334. 334. ATP 118. 118. APC 36783. 36783. APN 3636. APP 0707. BP 2525.
So we are watching.
15096. 15096.
So we are hearing the voice of the officers, the returning officers, giving us the figures. Let's see. I'll see if I can put some more. I'll see if I can get it out. I'll try if I can get it out. Give it a try.
NRM 1515. PDP 3130. 3130. SDP
So let's see.
1919. YPP 1111. ZLP 6262.
See now.
Total valid votes 55785.
So we're hearing it. Let me. I'll see if I can get those live pictures to you. Let me see. I'm gonna try and get that.
Rejected votes 608.
It seems to be somewhat static, so forgive me. We may have to go and come back. I'm not quite sure. It is rather slow, but I think you can hear me. Okay, I think it's gone off.
Thank you, Prof.
Yeah.
Any translation?
Yeah, we know what happened now. We know. I'll be back again. I'll be back. I know what's happened now. Yeah. Can you all see me? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it is kind of slow for some reason. Some kind of interruption, but I'm here. And it seems to be the last 2 or 3 days I've noticed this has been going on my broadcast. Don't know why. Let's see. Please subscribe to us on YouTube, because over time we will be doing more of our broadcasts on YouTube, because Facebook are just really making things difficult.
Can you please explain the type of emergency? Prof,
So we are going to see what they're saying. We're going to see what they're saying.
help us define the emergency.
So the elections are proving to be very, very suspect and dodgy. I don't know. What are your thoughts on it? Leave comments. Do you believe in the elections that the results that have been read to you? Do you believe in the results? Do you believe in the results? Are you comfortable? Do you feel you can rely on this result?
Still assist us because
That is the question I'm asking.
the world is watching. And Inec has
Because I don't think it's something we can rely on. I don't have any confidence in the results in any way, shape, or form. Dear Biggie, yeah, thank you very much. NWC Ekoma, thank you.
if there are distractions, let us
please, of course, subscribe to Seasonewa on YouTube. Help us grow the platform. Seasonewa backup channel. We know they stopped us on. They stopped Seasonewa main channel, but we've got a backup channel. So you see what they're doing here. I don't know if you can trust the system at all. And it's interesting. Those who are supporting the main party have noticed the programs of people supporting the main party. They don't seem to be having the problems we're having. In fact, they got a lot of views, and that tells me that this is very orchestrated. But you know what? It's fine. We will speak truth to power. We're not relying on somebody to feed us at all. We do this because we want people to know the truth and to be able to make informed decisions. So if they keep interfering with our broadcast, it's okay. We will simply go and come back. Let me see. So we're trying to. Etiosa. That was where Kate Henshaw was attacked in Etiosa. Her car destroyed, and I showed the video yesterday, and she talked about one of the officers of APC trying to get them to get somebody to slap her face and all that. So let me see. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to have to do something with this because the broadcast is very, very jerky and slow. I noticed that everything is working fine, but then it suddenly just goes very, very slow in between. I don't know if you can see me. I'm testing it. Okay. Well, we'll keep an eye on it. Let me try one more thing in the meantime and see if I can bring this to you live somehow. Let me see. There might be a way to do it. I'm going to try one more time. Are they back now? No, they're not back yet.
So I wish to state as follows. The number of
yeah, this thing is very, very slow. It's not responding. I'll try one more thing. Let me try one more thing, and then maybe it will work. But there's something that's not quite right. 33. No. Yeah, something is really, really wrong. I don't know what it is. I'll try one more time. Let me try one more time. So we're trying to check what's going on and try and give you updates, obviously, but the system is very slow. So I'm going to have to go and come back because it's not really responding. I can see that there's a very slow, jerky movement. So give me a minute. I'll come back. I'll update this and I'll give you a better update as we're going along. So we'll keep this running and I'll come back.